Hey everybody, it's Moonhorse again. Coming in just before this video with a little bit of information. We're talking about the University of Utah healthcare program. A friend of mine is not doing well and needs you guys, if you can, to look into this program, donate if you can, help out if you can. They're looking for, donations, people who can do live kidney transplants, the whole thing. This is a very good cause, and it's very, very important. So if you guys have anything you can do to help, or any way that you can help at all, please do. It would mean a lot to me. It would mean a lot to everybody. It's not just me. It's about everybody. Everybody's in this together, so we should all put together to actually do something. Like, if you're interested, or you have any way that you can possibly get in touch with this, or if you're in the area and you can do something to help out, you can contact them at uofulivingdonor.org. Or you can contact them at the phone number 801-587-8816. If you're interested in helping my friend specifically, when you get through to somebody or you're talking to somebody, ask for Corinne C. Powell. That's who needs the help right now. It's this person who asked me to kind of help out, not just for her, but for everybody. So if you want to help out, you want to contribute to a good cause, you want to do something good, really help these people out. They could use it. Alright, so now on with the show. Okay, hi. Hey, I'm really fucking drunk. I'm here with Sango. We're both fucking drunk. We got drunk and watched 50 Shades of Grey. It was stupid.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, she's here too. Hi.
Hi.
I'm sorry, I'm still drinking.
You keep drinking that bottle.
Yeah, it's Guinness, baby.
Yeah, right.
So, alcohol made this movie more tolerable.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, like, so little happens with the plot that we were literally focusing on shit in the background.
That's great.
Like, I remember at one point the biggest thing was, like, we started pointing out continuity problems. Like, at one point there, I think it was like during the graduation scene, there's like a guy behind them wearing a little hat.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
black
then
tassel.
Yeah, it had black tassel and a black button on top. And then like the scene changed and it was a gold tassel and a gold button, and then it changed again and it was black again. So it's like, oh, fucking what? That was weird.
Yeah.
But my favorite is the scene they keep using in all the trailers and all the promotional material where she's like blindfolded on the bed. So that scene, you can see there's like a big round pillow, like a big tubular like pillow behind her.
A big giant pillow.
Yeah, and then there's that, and then there's a scene, and it shows like the pillow is next to the headboard, but her head's facing the foot of the bed. And then the very next fucking scene, the pillow's behind her head again. So apparently, not only did we learn from this movie that Anastasia is learning what bondage is, she's also fucking capable of teleporting, which was... I didn't know she was an X-Man.
It was great.
Apparently, she and Christian Grey are X-Men. I didn't fucking know that shit.
Seriously.
That was okay.
Was
Look, I would have watched that movie more.
Yeah.
If it was like 50 Shades of X-Men.
Yeah.
And like halfway through a bondage scene, Christian Grey is like, I just figured out I can read minds. And she's like, I can phase through these fucking bonds. I don't know
seriously.
what happened. And then fucking Patrick Stewart shows up in the wheelchair and is like, I need you to join our team. I'm just like, that movie would have been fucking incredible.
She would have been like the other version of Mystique.
Yeah.
Instead of transforming into things, she slipped through things.
She'd be like Shadow Cat. 50 Shades of 50 Shades of one. No, this movie sucked, dude. It was like these poor actors and actresses. They gave it their all. God,
oh my God,
damn it.
Dylan Neal was in this movie. It's like, no.
What was her name playing Anastasia? Dakota something?
Dakota Johnson.
Dakota Johnson.
Oh, bless her soul. She was funny.
Who they basically were trying to make into fucking what's her name? Who's in all of these quirky romance movies, the manic pixie dream girl kind of shit.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that girl's name? I just had it and then I lost it. I don't know.
It'll come to us.
Yeah. But
we thought of you.
Zoe Deschanel. That's
there we go.
Where she has like the fucking haircut, but like just the bangs are clipped for no reason, and You know,
Her
it's
hair's
like
all down a certain way.
yeah, it's like not parted and has the weird bangs all brushed forward. And, you know, it's like yeah, it's got like bangs that are brushed forward. She just cut those, and the rest of it's long. It's like, look, I also remember 2002, but it's time to fucking change, bro.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
I think the best part was. I think the cameraman put a red filter on the whole movie.
Oh god, the fucking red lights! That turned into like a running gag throughout the whole movie as we kept
like,
pointing out whenever there were red lights.
There's a part where her mom calls her.
It kept happening like every now and then, like there'd just be red lighting, so it like turned into a running gag where like there's somebody in the background of this movie who's like breaking into people's apartments and replacing all the lights with red tinted bulbs.
It was great because I remember. We were watching the part where her mom calls her after the graduation saying, I'm sorry I couldn't be there.
Like, yeah, there's red lights in Georgia too.
Yeah,
and then like
it's all over my house.
Yeah, and then like 2 scenes later, it's like, I'm gonna go see Christian, and she's at his house, and like the red lights are there, and it's like, motherfucker's got $1 million in the best security system, and the red light bandit still got in there, didn't he? God damn, this dude is good!
I love the part where they're like, we're going to talk about the contract. We're going to do it in a business fashion. And red light.
Yeah, I really wanted, like, the whole story to derail where, like, just that eventually came out. Like, I really wanted them to, like, go from, like, a room to another room. And then, like, he turns the lights on and it's all red. And he's just like, God damn it, he did it again! And she's like, he's been in my house, too! And it's like, who the fuck is this guy?
So I don't think we finished who did the music, because I don't know if it's said it was supposed to be by Danny Elfman, or if he was just part of the producing of the music.
I want to say producing.
I hope it's not really Danny Elfman, because it's like, oh, bless your soul, Danny Elfman, go back to doing Tim Burton movies.
Yeah, there's like a bunch of scenes in this that they like ripped off from other movies, but don't make any sense because they're not fully fleshed out.
Oh, which movie There was a movie that you told me that they were ripping off. It was near the end of the movie?
Well, no, they were the beginning of the movie where she gets all like really nervous after having the interview with Christian. She goes outside and it's raining and she does the thing where she's like face up at the rain.
Yeah.
And without missing a beat, I'm sitting here fucking next to Sango and I just lean over and when Anastasia Steele crawled through 16 miles of human shit in order to escape Shawshank Prison. I've fucking seen this scene.
It's like, you're not in Shawshank Redemption, stop!
You had one conversation with a mildly attractive dude. You do not need to be face up in the rain like you overcome something. You are not Evie from V for Vendetta. You weren't tortured.
Oh yeah, and then the music scene that they did after he'd played the piano.
Yeah, because it sounded
like near the end.
Yeah.
They were it was raining. And they were playing the music from V for
Vendetta.
Vendetta.
Yeah, it sounded like the fucking triumphant scene from V for Vendetta. It's like, I know it wasn't the same
song.
In
the movie?
Yeah, I mean, like, it wasn't the same song, but it sounded like it.
It's like, why is that in the movie? If I really wanted to watch V for Vendetta, I'd just put V in Vendetta in it.
Every time he would start playing piano, I would start making Silent Hill jokes because all the fucking piano parts he played sounded like Silent Hill. It's like there's like the first time after they have sex, he's like sadly playing the piano in the next room, and I'm just like, in my restless dreams, I see that town, Silent Hill. That scene was stupid too. Oh my god! So the first time they have sex. The first time they have sex, she's like wakes up. No, they're playing music in the background that whole scene, right? Yeah. And then when she wakes up, there's music playing, but there's no indication because it was like piano music before, and now it's piano music again. And she starts looking around confused, and the only thing I could think is, oh my god, can she hear the soundtrack? Can she see us?
Oh god.
Has she become aware?
Have you become aware of us?
Is that the twist of this movie? Is that like suddenly it becomes really fucking creepy and she's like aware that the audience exists?
Oh god.
But no, she hears him playing piano in the next room and then like goes in there and he you really getting into that, huh? Sango found a loose thread on her shirt. She was pulling it.
Bad.
Yeah. So she goes in the next room to see where he is, and he's just like sitting at the piano. And in the book, this is like a thing where they like
she is wearing the sheets of the bed.
Yeah, she like brings the blanket with her, which is really fucking weird. I don't know why people do that in movies anyway.
I need to cut this.
Yeah, I don't have a knife. Well, no, I do. It's in a drawer, but I'll do it in a minute.
Oh no, I'm gonna go get.
Okay. We're both pretty fucked up, you guys.
We are.
So yeah, anyway, she's like wearing just the sheet, and like goes into the next room, and I don't know why they do that in movies.
I don't know.
No, it's like a thing. They just keep doing it in movies. You don't see it in there? It's in like a leather holster. It is. Yeah, bring it here. I'll help you with that. It's real sharp. So, anyway, point is, she like goes in there, and now in the book, it's like a thing. In the book, it's like a, now we're going to talk about our, the fact that you don't sleep with anybody, or whatever. And he's like, oh my God, you're changing things because, you're amazing. Well, in this one, they don't say a word. She just like walks in, drops the sheet, sits on his lap, like straddles his lap, and he just like, he just like picks her up, carries her to the next room, and they fuck some more. And
we got to the bathtubs.
Oh well, no. Before I get to that, like, this scene was weird because like if you cut that scene out, it changes nothing in the movie. I have no idea why they included it. I guess to show off the fact that
it happened in the book.
She has an ass. I think that was the only reason it was. Just to be like, she's
ass?
Yeah, like they're both like really, really skinny, and it's weird because it's like I'm pretty sure if both of them stood next to each other, they might make a single person's ass, but like neither one of them has an ass. It's super fucking weird. So yeah, they start talking. They start like moving like they're gonna do the bathtub scene where she like blows him in the bathtub. And then it just fucking ends. Like, they just don't do it at all. It's like, it feels like they wrote that scene out and then shot it, and then the editor watched the fucking film and was just like, yeah, they're never going to let us show this. Let's cut this right here.
We're just going to cut that out.
Yeah, it totally feels like they just cut it, because it was just like, there's no fucking way they're going to let us show this in theaters.
Yeah. Which was fine. We really didn't need to see
Yeah, the MPAA is going to fucking crucify us if we try to show this.
So, after the shitty scene of the bathtub.
Oh, I was going to say there's a lot of those.
Yeah. He decides, I'm going to tie my tie around your wrists.
That happened in the book. That was the thing. It's like, I'm not surprised that happened.
No, it's not. It's not a surprise either. It's just, I'm going to tie your wrists around and I'm going to... You can't move.
Yeah, see, like, they don't... So basically, the movie is essentially the book on fast forward, so they cut out, like, a bunch of scenes and just do shit really fast. Now...
It was out of order.
A lot of it was out of order. A lot of it wasn't, like, flushed out in any way. Like, by the end, they do the big fucking, breakup where it's just like, why won't you let me touch you? And it's like, yeah, but we never had the scene where we explained that, so... Mm-hmm. It didn't make any sense that she said that, and it didn't make any sense that he reacted the way he did.
No,
like,
not really.
None of it worked.
Yep.
So it was really stupid. It was like really fucking stupid and didn't work.
Oh damn. That's amazing.
So, yeah, it was like a lot of scenes in this book. I mean, this movie just didn't work because they didn't bother to express any of them. They didn't bother to explain any of them.
I think the worst part about the explanation shit is when he decides to finally talk about where he comes from.
Yeah.
And she's like kind of asleep.
Yeah, so it's like okay.
That's nice, but isn't she like kind of passed out? I mean,
like, wasn't the point of you explaining your family and your history like a thing she wanted to know? Shouldn't you do that when she's not blacked out? That's just kind of a thing.
What's nice is the actress that does her, bless her heart, she improv to make it funny. Yeah. And I think that's the only thing that made it somewhat bearable other than being drunk.
Oh.
Is that she actually said some funny lines.
She did. And
it's like, oh my god, you actually are questioning things.
Yeah.
Where she didn't in the book that much. Like, she didn't really...
They just kind of went with a lot of
it's
shit.
like...
Yeah, there's like there's like her inner goddess is obnoxiously pirouetting. Thankfully,
there's no inner goddess in this.
No, they don't talk about that at all. Which is good, because that was super obnoxious. I hated that shit.
Please don't talk about it. Please don't talk about it. Please don't talk about it.
Yeah, it never came up. So
no, she didn't. She didn't mention it. She didn't think it. She just... Yeah. It just went on like a normal...
Yeah.
Like a normal movie.
Yeah, so that wasn't like a thing. You didn't have to worry about that.
But bless the...
Both of our leads tried their fucking damnedest to make this
really.
shit livable.
What made me laugh is in the beginning of the movie when she goes and meets Christian Grey, and we're thinking he's gonna be this hottie with a body, and then you see him, and it's like, oh god, he's not a hottie with a body. He looks, looks not like shit, but he looks.
He's just kind of a dude.
Yeah, he's just a dude. He's a
like
random dude you can find in the studio.
He does not look like the kind of person who would be wearing like really expensive suits all the time. That much is for sure.
No, he looks like a normal, everyday dude that they found at the studio.
Yeah, like the thing that got me about the opening scene is, in the book, like, there's already sexual tension whenever the whole questions start, but the entire opening scene up until about halfway through the questions...
It looked like they were trying to be people.
Yeah, like, halfway through the questions, like, it felt like 95% of him just wanted to go, like, look, you just, like, fell out on my fucking floor. Like, are you okay? Yeah. Like, that shit looked like it hurt. Are you alright?
That was
great. Do you want me to get you, like, an ice pack or something?
That was the best part of the movie.
God damn, dude, that's a linoleum floor and you fucking ate it. Like, holy shit.
That was the greatest part of the movie. All she did was just walk through the door, whoomp.
Yeah, like, she went, like, down fast. Like, it was no, like, slow motion, and like, oh my god, I fell for him. No, it was, like, straight out where it's just like, BAM! And he was just like, whoa.
I love how Moonhorse thought that was carpet. But it was actually tile.
Yeah, it was just straight up tile. So I really would have like loved this movie more if like that happened and he immediately stood up from his desk and just went, "Oh my god!" It's like, "Are you okay? Oh my god! Holy shit, dude! That looks like it hurt. Are you all right?"
Yeah, it's like, "Are you okay?"
I have to interview. No, you need to sit down, and she's gonna go get you an ice pack. Like, holy shit, dude! That looked like it hurt.
That made me uncomfortable through the movie. Is the fact that most of his staff was women.
Most of his staff looked alike. Most of his staff looked like the fucking Stepford wives.
Yeah, it's like the Stepford wives came to 50 Shades of fucked up.
Most of his staff looked like you took the lady oh fuck, hold on, the Mrs. Waterford from the Handmaid's Tale, and you just like copied and pasted her like about six times
with different colored hair.
Yeah, it was really creepy. They all kind of looked alike, and it was always like, you know, they're all wearing the same clothes. And they all have like the blonde hair up in like the really tight, like super uptight bun. They absolutely look like that, and it's just making me really uncomfortable because I keep waiting for like. I've seen The Handmaid's Tale. I keep waiting for like her to get pissed off at Anastasia and like pin her against the wall by her throat and just like, he is my husband. Like I keep waiting for like really violent shit to happen.
Oh my god.
But yeah, like no, that didn't happen. But I really kind of there's a lot of shit in this movie you kind of really wanted to happen. Because a lot of times like they made in order to like.
Did you ever find out who was the actor for Elliot?
No, but he looked like fucking what's his name? Sean Bean. He looked like Sean Bean. It's not Sean Bean, but he totally looked like Sean Bean.
It looked like a younger version of Sean Bean.
He totally looked like a 20-year-old Sean Bean. Yeah. It was really weird.
Or what? I can't remember the other actor you mentioned, but it was just kind of like, it was funny. You get to see Elliot for the first time, and he's just there.
Yeah, like Christian's brother, who shows up for all of like 3 scenes.
The scene of the bar, the scene where he has sex with Kate, and the scene where they have dinner.
Yeah, that's about it. That's the only times you see him, and he just looks like a really young Sean Bean.
And his sister apparently.
Yeah,
which is like the only scene you ever meet.
Yeah, I didn't realize that girl was his sister because she has like 3 lines, whereas in the book she's like really played up.
Yeah, it's like. Yeah, it was weird.
It was like weird. Like at first I thought it was like, oh, so this is just like a friend. Oh no, wait, that's supposed to be his sister. Oh shit, dude. Okay. All right.
I mean, it's like we already meet his mom.
Yeah, who I can't remember that lady's name.
I know.
She's an actress. She's been in some stuff.
Oh no, that poor bless her frickin' soul.
Yeah, I'm spacing on who she actually is, but I know her from something.
Oh my gosh, bless the actors and actresses' souls in this shit. Because
yeah, they all look like they were from other things, and I would recognize them from other things.
And it's so sad because I'm
pretty sure the dude who played Christian Grey was in like some episodes of
Well, see, he was in a TV show.
Yeah, I want to say he was in some episodes of Game of Thrones because I want to say like I've seen him in promotional stuff for that. I don't know if that's right though. I could be wrong.
It doesn't matter because either way, if you met the guy at a TV show, he's used to TV, not a movie.
Well,
and the fact that you're,
a different thing.
And the fact that you're going through this shit.
Oh, well, we left out my favorite part, which is something I pointed out. So, like, they stocked the playroom with all kinds of implements of bondage.
And how red it is.
Yeah, okay, so first off, this is, like, a really inconvenient, like, sex room, because it's all, like, it's really darkly lit.
I love how they play it up when he turns on the lights. It's like, the fuck am I looking at?
Yeah, because I was like, the only thing I could think is, this room is probably not clean, because it's so fucking darkly lit you can't see shit, so how would you properly clean it?
Also,
like,
how can you see bonding people?
Yeah,
and
you can't see
whipping them
shit.
And doing all these things that BDSM or even S&M people do.
Yeah,
like, how do you
proper lighting
see?
is a thing. Like,
yeah,
like
I'm not expecting bright lights like what's in here, but I'm expecting some type of like normal lighting.
Look, I'm not sure if you guys know this. Sex involves fluids, and a lot of them. So, like, sometimes you have to clean that up.
Yes.
Clorox wipes are your friend, but, you know, you have to be able to see it in order to clean it up. So, like, it doesn't make any sense that this is a thing. And I think my favorite involving, like, the sex stuff is when they're negotiating the contract. She says something about, like, you know, certain things are getting crossed off, and she said, I think my favorite part is we're sitting next to each other, and she goes, anal fisting is right off, and without missing a beat, I just went, she doesn't want to get punched in the fart box, bruh!
And then, and she said, I want to cross off vaginal fisting.
Look, most of the things she was not okay with, I agree with.
Yeah, I agree with her, too.
If I ever met, you know, somebody where it's like, hey, we're going to do stuff, and it's like, cool. If they're ever like, I'm going to put my entire fist, like, inside you, I'm like, fuck you will. I'll see you fucking dead before you do that. No, you won't. Fuck you, no, you won't.
I love the part where she gets to the toy thing.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm okay with the vibrators. I'm okay with the dildos. The genital clipping is out of the question.
Genital clamps.
Oh, genital clamp. I'm sorry.
No.
I am drunk.
No. Everything about the phrase genital clamps makes me uncomfortable.
It's like, and then the best question pops up. What are butt plugs? And I'm like,
well,
if you don't know what butt plugs are.
What kills me about that is she's like, what are butt plugs? And I'm like, well, I'll give you a hint. It's in the name. What do you think they are?
What do you think they do?
I really wanted, because like at one point during the movie when she's talking about like, I don't know what I'm looking for, he tells her to Google the word submissive and look up a bunch of bondage shit, and she gets like really uncomfortable. And I was telling Sango I really wanted like him to be like, Google the word submissive, and her to be like, I'm not sure how I feel about this. And I really wanted him to be, okay, now Google the word e-fucked. And then just like a 2-minute solid shot of him like holding his phone like giddy, waiting for a response. And then he gets a response and she's just like, oh my fucking god. And he's like, I know, right?
Oh, that would only be you.
Now look up Jarman and tell me what you think.
Please don't do that.
No, God, don't.
Don't look up e-fucking either.
No, e-fucked is funny though. I like it. But
oh god,
it's full of like the craziest shit. But yeah, I think my favorite part is, so they get to the really dramatic scene at the end of the movie, the big breakup.
End. Yeah.
Now, what undercut the big breakup for me was nothing to do with acting, because he obviously,
terrible.
Yeah, he obviously felt really terrible about like, I'm gonna whip her with this belt, and you could tell he was not comfortable with it and didn't like it, and that she was like, I don't fucking like this, I'm in pain. But what pulled me out of the scene,
it didn't have a build-up.
No, what pulled me out of the scene was in the background. So whoever no, don't spoil it. Let me run up to this.
You do it.
They obviously hired some people to go out and buy a bunch of bondage and S&M stuff to put in the background of the playroom to make it look more flushed out.
Yeah.
So
to make it authentic.
What fucking killed me through this entire scene and made me laugh the entire time is he's like, I have this belt, this special leather belt that I'm going to like beat your ass with, and you're going to fucking lean over this table, and that's what's going to happen. But every time they keep cutting back to him in the background, are a bunch of butt plugs with tails on them. And I swear to God, the first time I saw it, I just leaned over Sango and went, he's a furry!
And it kept going back.
Oh my god! And there's like 5 of them, and you keep seeing. And once you see them once, you see them every fucking time.
And it's like that's more interesting. That was more interesting looking than his beating.
I want that to be the next movie. I want the next movie to be they get back together, and he's like, "Now I have to tell you about the other playroom," and he just opens it, and it's a big closet of fursuits. Like,
that'd be the best thing in the world.
And the third movie ends at fucking Rainforest. Oh my god! That would be a much more interesting movie. Oh my god! I don't know.
Unfortunately, it's nothing like that.
I need to find out who's responsible for stocking that room and find out if they did that as a joke.
That particular area.
I want to know if they did that as a joke, because that was really fucking funny.
If they did do that as a joke, that would be like the most. That would be the best highlight of our lives.
I would want to meet this person.
No, through watching 2 fucking hours.
2 hours? Yeah, this movie's fucking longer than the fucking Lord of the Rings. Holy shit.
At least Lord of the Rings actually was interesting.
It was 2 hours, and it feels like nothing happened.
Except fucking.
Yeah, they fucked a lot. Also,
like in the book.
Yeah, they fucked a lot. You see a little bit of fucking dick. Not much.
Not much.
You see a lot of this.
Just like right when he unzips his pants.
Yeah,
you get to see it a little bit.
You see a lot of this lady's
you get a lot
tits.
Yeah, seriously.
She has like no tits. Neither one of them has an ass. I'm just saying. These are the skinniest people I've ever seen. Yes. Like at one point they start doing the thing with the ice cube, and he's like they're talking about like limits and rules or something, and he's doing like the ice cube sex thing, and it's just like you're like, oh, you have to work out, and I was like, work out? She needs a fucking cheeseburger, god damn it! Woman don't look like she ate in a week, bro. You're scaring me. You're scaring me. Seriously, eat something.
What made me laugh? What made me laugh is the shot that they did on the side where he's like teasing her, and we're like, oh my god, we can see her fucking ribs.
Yeah,
we can see her fucking ribs. That made me
super uncomfortable. So I was just like,
are you Gollum or something?
It's a precious. It's a precious butt plug. Oh shit! Yeah, I think at one point we had to pause the movie because I had to go take a leak, and I got on like a rant about how pissed off I was about stupid shit in this movie, and that was back to the butt plug thing. And it's like, how the fuck you don't know what a butt plug is? You're 22. I knew what that shit was when I was 14, thanks to the fucking internet. And you have smartphones and you don't know this shit. Fuck you.
Oh, yes. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about the fact that she has a flip phone.
Yeah.
An LG flip phone. And he has an iPhone.
Yeah.
It's
dude, the Apple products all over this movie.
Yeah, it's everywhere. And, of course, the Audis.
Yeah, Audis are all over
and
this
Audis.
shit.
I'm so sorry, Audi.
Whatever.
I am drunk. I don't give a shit.
It's rich guy shit. It's all about,
it's all about the rich shit.
If fucking E.L. James had heard of Lamborghini before she heard of Audi, every fucking car would have been a Lamborghini. Yeah, that's how it works. So
I think it's just so funny because it's like, we're thinking, oh, maybe they're doing instant messaging, and then you see the computer's like, oh no, it's emailing.
Yeah,
God,
they keep up the emailing.
No, and then the one time they actually text message was when she's in Georgia.
Yeah,
telling him that she misses him, and I'm like, oh my god, you're text messaging.
Yeah,
but you're text messaging like a 15-year-old.
Because she's not even by a 15-year-old.
Well, because she's not even like. You know how, like, in text messaging, even in the old days, you capitalize your shit?
I do.
Like, your eyes and all that shit with the flip phone? She didn't even do that.
It was weird.
It's just like, what are you, 13?
It was really weird.
Learning how to use a smartphone? Learning how to use a flip phone?
My favorite part is when they first started emailing, and there was like a long scene of them typing back and forth. Yeah. And like I really want to do a riff tracks of this entire movie because I just started going, science and industry, watch actors, emailing each other, checking inboxes, fantastic technology. It was so fucking boring, dude.
I think we are gonna do that because it's just I don't know why, but going through all that, it's like even in the sex scenes we were thinking of like, oh yeah, this fucking is awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, I just started like singing. Singing weird shit, and it's like, this is what it's like when boring white people fuck. Yeah, getting out the handcuffs because we don't have personalities.
Yeah. Yeah, you were doing that during the bondage montage shit.
Fuck, man.
I would not call that bondage montage.
That was something. That's what it was. I don't know what the fuck this was, but it was something.
I remember the part where he gets the riding crop thing.
Yeah, which doesn't make any sense because there was no build up to it.
I mean, because we read the book.
Yeah. So they showed.
Okay, I read 20 chapters. He read the whole book.
So they showed the part with the ripped jeans and the riding crop, but they don't explain why that's a thing.
They don't build it up. At least in the book. Good Lord, I almost vomited.
Yeah, so even in a shitty story, you didn't bother to follow shitty continuity.
Yeah,
God damn, dude, that's 10 kinds of lazy.
Yeah, well, at least in the book, she had a dream about it.
Yeah, and she tells him, which is the point of that.
That's why it builds up to him doing that.
Yeah, but that's not. It just kind of happens.
I think what killed us is when they're doing the contract thing as a business way, and they bring food, and it's like, why aren't they eating sushi?
Yeah, they had sushi, and that was my biggest concern. I'm already kind of drunk, and it's just we're talking about handcuffs and the bondage of this and bondage of that.
And then he asked me,
"Yeah,
is that sushi?"
Yeah, I just leaned over and was like, "These motherfuckers don't eat them rice balls. I'm gonna be pissed off."
Yeah,
and they didn't. Motherfuckers left it.
Yeah.
Fuck you. That looked good as shit, man. I would have eaten that.
It's like, oh my god. You're making people starve by leaving it there.
Fucking assholes, man. That shit looked good as hell.
Oh, man. This movie killed me.
Yeah,
but
it was 2 hours of fucking nonsense is what it was.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Then, the one line we were waiting for through the whole movie,
50 Shades
just
of
fucked up, played near the last part of the movie.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I was basically saying it's a good thing we didn't see this in theaters.
Yeah,
I would have been able to quietly seethe because I'd be sober. If I was sober, I'd be quietly seething through this entire movie until that happened. When I know that, despite the fact the rest of the audience was all excited to see this movie, ooh, oh my god, I would have been the only person in the audience who stood up and went, "Oh fuck you!"
I think we yelled as much as we did here.
Oh fuck, dude.
I think I yelled at the TV.
I'm pretty sure that if these were still in theaters, I would go to them drunk.
I'm glad they're not in theaters anymore.
I would show up fucked up and watch this shit.
Because we went to the store one day. I was finding Stephen King's It.
Yeah.
The new one.
Uh-huh.
I was trying to find it on Blu-ray, and the first thing that we see is 50 Shades Freed. No. And I'm like... And I actually did the whole... Yeah. I actually did that because it's we have to get there soon.
Yeah, we got to watch the rest of them.
We have to do 50 Shades Darker, which has a masquerade mask in front of it.
Oh, of course it does.
Because you want to know why?
The password is Fidelio.
Because there's a masquerade ball in the book.
The password is Fidelio.
I'm like, yeah.
I wish it was fucking Eyes Wide Shut.
Yeah,
shit.
Seriously. No, it's like, oh, why is there a masquerade on the book? Masquerade mask on the book. I'm like, because there's a masquerade ball in the book.
Of course there is.
Why not, right? I mean, oh yeah, in the front of the fucking movie cover, she's in a masquerade mask with a fucking dress. Ooh. It's like, well, yeah, now you're making it too obvious.
I'll get to that eventually.
We're gonna read the book together.
At some point, yes. It's gonna be a fucking ride. But anyway,
any other comments about this shit?
No, I want to end this because not only do I have to pee, I think this movie made me so crazy I have to go take a dump. So
yeah,
I have to force everything out of me.
Yeah, I know how you feel. We're gonna sleep good tonight.
Yeah, fuck this shit, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks for watching this insanity. Maybe we'll do a riff. I think we're gonna do a riff tracks of this. I don't know how we're gonna do it. We're gonna figure out a way, and then you guys can watch it.
Ooh, maybe you do the guy, I do the girl, and then we'll alternate between the other people.
Oh, mostly it's just talking behind the movie. It's just the way you have to record it's kind of tricky.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out.
We'll do it. Yeah, we'll do it. Don't worry about it.
But anyway, thanks for listening to this, you guys.
Yeah.
You can like, comment, subscribe for more, because Lord knows there will be more.
Yes, there will be
And
more.
I have a Patreon if you want to give me dollars so I can buy therapy to get over this movie.
Also, don't forget to click that notification bell if you want to see more of Moonhorse's videos.
That's the thing. So let me get up. I'm really fucking drunk. Yeah, so thanks for watching, and we love you. But, yeah, come back next time for more of this. And where is the stop button? I found it. Okay. I love you all. Goodbye.